YouTube. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, I before the E. Golly. I don't know, y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. So, we got Akademiks here, man. You know what I'm saying? And Ak did a great breakdown of Kiwi Head. And I just felt like, man, this was right in my vein. I'm going to just be real with you. I need to run this up because he was speaking facts. Now, I be telling y'all all this stuff about Adam all the time. I tell y'all how he thinks he's smarter than everybody in the room. And 9 times out of 10, he is. He is smarter than everybody in those rooms. They never give him no pushback on nothing. It's just he's a manipulator, bro. He act like he dumb and ignorant to different things when it's like, dog, you know exactly what you're doing. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please and thank you. We need that for the algorithm. If you could go to the top of the page, smash that Instagram link. Follow me on Instagram for any content I post there. Y'all can also shoot me DMs, content y'all want me to react to. Also, join up in the Discord. Good people, good vibes all the time. Smash that TikTok link as well for content I post over there. Now, again, I don't always be agreeing with Ak, and he got a problem with the West Coast. He violates and disrespects the West Coast. We're going to point that out a few different times during this too. But what he's talking about when it comes to Kiwi Head is absolutely right. And y'all need to pay attention. Nobody respects this guy as a hip hop platform. Nobody, not on the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, nobody does. They only come up there for the clout that it brings. And of course, he's got a big platform. So you're going to get something from that, notoriety, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Even if it's other people who want you on their platform after that. You know what I mean? But this guy doesn't give us any substantial hip hop knowledge at all. And he's a great deflector. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna start this content off because Ak broke his ass down. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Ak be drunk and all that. Y'all know how I feel. He broke this down. He broke this down. Now let's get into this content.
Receiving backlash for interviewing Pop Smoke Killer. I'll react to this real quick.
We've been getting hell for doing the interview with Pop Smoke's Killer Blockstar.
Oh yeah, y'all have it.
People coming out of the woodwork. People.
Oh, by the way, this is also dope. So apparently, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, shout out to Lena the plug. So Lena has allowed Adam to have a black side chick. She's just chilling. So I think this girl is on Zeus. She's usually on there fighting, but I guess she's getting donkey by Adam on the side.
That's crazy. Donkey is crazy. But I just want to let y'all know this too. That's all a play. Whatever he doing with Sky, that's a play. I don't know if these people at the table are aware of that. Shout out to the Susgerb. Shout out to Lush. Shout out to Brick for that matter. But I don't think any of these people at the table are aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is a play. That's not his side chick. None of that, bro. It's an act. So that's that. I'm letting y'all know that right now before it come out later. That's an act. That's not his side chick, bro. They running the play. Pay attention.
Lena went on like some vacation, so tagged the side chick in the game. I ain't gonna lie, Lena seems like a cool gal. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. So he got his side chick on the podcast, and I know this is fuckery, but hey, it is what it is. And he's talking about interviewing Pop Smoke Killer. Check this out.
But I never even seen before. He did 4 years, 5 years on juvenile life.
That's
Yeah, I think he did juvenile life.
But okay,
and
so
they lowered juvenile life from what it used to be.
It used to be 25, and we changed it to 20.
Bro, DJ, you
what the fuck?
Gangster Williams stuff. Such an interview.
It's me too.
Fact. I got people.
Hey, why'd y'all fire my man Almighty Suspect? I liked his opinions on it. He was very based. I liked him. He was very like Brick Baby's too hood. He was more of a regular dude that wasn't square but knows the street. I liked a lot of Suspect's takes.
I'm be real. Niggas don't got Susgerb up there like that because Susgerb ain't one of them niggas who you could manipulate and who you could control. Shout out to the Susgerb. Susgerb's not gonna let you sex play him. You know what I'm saying? He got morals, standards, and integrity. That's why you don't see Sus up there like that. Straight like that, bro. That's why. He not about to let nobody play him, you know what I'm saying, for camera time. Straight up.
People coming out of the woodwork to let me know how fucked up they think it is that I did that interview. And I'm going to be honest, I've been hearing them out, and I've yet to see any sort of real opinion for why this interview is different than any number of other interviews, such as the Terrence Gangster Williams stuff.
Yo, Adam, you got to stop doing this, bro. Like, yo, this is why niggas get into it with Adam. Because Adam has this way of acting like he don't know what's going on. Like,
facts. I've told y'all that numerous videos. This guy plays dumb. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see the sarcasm and all that shit from the screen, but I can. And he plays on all the people in the room because he's smarter than all the people in the room. Let's just be real. It's a fact.
Yo, when Adam wants to act like he's smarter than everyone, he'll make slick comments. He'll say shit that the audience will get, but he'll talk over the heads of the guests that he has because he's trying to like let people know like these motherfuckers dumb, I'm smart. But when he wants to like kind of gaslight his way out of a situation, he acts like he just doesn't get it. Like he's almost acting like he's dumb, but he's smart dumb.
Such as people platforming Taxstone, such.
Okay, now the whole Terrence Gangster shit, right?
And Taxstone was a whole hip hop platform. I was gonna say that and all that, but I had to say that for the record. Tax was in hip hop media, gang. What do you mean interviewing Tax? Like, what are you talking about? Tax was one of the first podcasts. He's one of the podcast pioneers. You know what I'm saying? On some, I'm a street dude getting into this hip hop podcast. He's one of the first dudes. Why wouldn't you want to talk to him? It doesn't matter about what he did and why he's in jail. Mind you, nobody's interviewing him about what he did to get in jail. Straight up. Nobody's interviewing him about what he did to get locked up. It's two different things, bro. That's what I'm saying. Kiwi Head be trying to spin niggas around, bro. And he could do that with simple-minded people. He could do that, bro. I'm gonna tell you one thing about Ak. He might be a drunk, he might be a hater, this, that, and the other, but Ak is intelligent. For like a lot of y'all who follow and watch Kiwi Head, y'all not really that intelligent, because if you were, you'd be able to see this kind of shit. You'd be able to see it.
I'm gonna be to be honest, I think he's talking about Vlad. Y'all both.
Sky looks sick. I'm not even gonna lie. I had seen her this one time. She was on Sharps and she was dragging that wagon. I said, damn, Sky, I'm gonna be real. Anything that Kiwi Head touch, I just be like, how her whole look changed to me sitting on Kiwi Head lap. That's despicable. Shame on Sky. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shame on her for even pulling this play with him.
White. So if Vlad interviewing, that's Vlad's style. I'm not over here trying to get a Terrence Gangster interview for him to talk about just 40 niggas he killed. Now, would I interview him to talk about Birdman? Yes, that's his brother, right? So I think Terrence Gangster is Birdman. To talk about how he killed 40 men, no. That's just what the fuck is. You know what I mean? You have to think that your audience has a insatiable thirst for death and blood to just try to bring people on the platform to only talk about murder. Now, I'm not saying some of these people. The difference with the guy who did the Pop Smoke murder, it's not like he had a hip hop story to tell. He has a murder story to tell. He got no hip hop story to tell.
And that's exactly what I told y'all in the video that I did. This nigga don't have anything to do with hip hop. Again, not hating on that young man, and prayers to that young man, because I could tell he battling with a lot. I could tell during that interview. That wasn't a confident interview. That wasn't an interview he seemed like he was pumped to do. I heard they paid him $7,500 for the interview, which I'm sure he could use. You know what I mean? But that didn't seem like anything that young man was pumped about, to be real. His whole body language, he was sunken in and he was talking very light and all that. Manipulation, bro. That's just nasty. I'm going to just be real. And he has nothing to do with hip hop. Don't nobody care about the story of the guy who murdered Pop Smoke. We don't care.
He has a murder story to tell. That's it. That's where the criticism is coming from. I don't know why Adam's acting like you don't know.
Right.
Terrence Gangsta Williams, we're not just taking, like, and I wouldn't interview him still, but like, or unless I'm interviewing about Birdman, but people ain't talking to him just because allegedly he killed like 40 people. They're not talking to him because he killed 40 people. They're talking to him because he's the brother of Birdman, who probably has a different insight of Birdman coming up and who also lived a parallel life. It was just street. So he could kind of tell us how shit was kind of going on. That is still related to hip hop. If I wouldn't interview Terrence Gangsta to tell me how he killed 40 people, right? Not saying that's not a story to be told, but I mean, just me particularly, I don't give a fuck about him.
And mind you, that was kind of the basis of that whole Terrence Gangsta Williams interview. Again, that's how he labeled it and all that. Terrence Gangsta Williams having 40 bodies. Like, bro, what does that have to do with hip hop? What does that have to do with hip hop? His brother is arguably one of the biggest moguls in hip hop history, being Birdman. And your questioning is about 40 killings that he did, that he committed on drug dealers and street people that we don't know. Again, I have to drive that point home for y'all. We don't know these people that he murdered. We don't. It's not the same thing, gang. Kiwi Head out here playing with y'all. He playing with y'all.
We killed 40 people. Like, is it 40 rappers? I don't care. Anyway.
Gangster Williams stuff, such as people platforming Taxstone.
Now, Taxstone recently, I guess I don't know if he's been salty or whatever. He's been in jail, and guess they gave him like a hot spot. He's been on Spaces. He's turned into the biggest Akademiks hater ever now. I don't really got no problem with him, but I understand why you would interview Taxstone. Taxstone was a hip-hop podcaster. I wouldn't interview Taxstone about tell me how you killed Banger. Now, that's a part of his hip-hop story of him being a podcaster and having issues and beefs that led to a murder, but that's not why people are talking to Taxstone. He was a hip-hop podcaster that people actually liked. Like,
and he was respected on his coast as a hip-hop platform, mind you. Straight like that. He was respected on his coast as a hip-hop platform. That's what I'm saying. This nigga Kiwi Head just be trying to spin things and make things what he want to make them. And this the thing, his viewers, they eat that shit up. I'm going to just be real. Axe said something earlier where he was like, your viewers must have an insatiable thirst for murder and blood. That's what I feel too. I told y'all in that video that I did about interviewing oh boy. I told y'all, I don't believe that it's black people who watch his platform. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe that it's black people who watch his platform. I don't know who these people are, where they're at, but it's not us, bro, because we're not into that. I'm going to just keep it real. Just like these swamp stories and all this stuff, we not into that, bro. We don't care nothing about that, especially when you come from a certain place. You've been through certain things. We don't like glorifying that, nor do we like dramatizing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what his audience like, and that's what he's doing at this point. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's feeding his audience. That makes the bottom line. You feel me? That gets the views, the clicks. Kiwi Head know exactly what he doing. Then try to play dumb. Duh. You look dumb, but you're not dumb, Kiwi Head.
And these are I'm pointing out the differences between this guy who killed Pop Smoke. He had no relevance to hip hop. The nigga never recorded a song. It's not like this dude was even related to somebody with a hip hop angle. The dude his only thing to say is, I killed that nigga. This is how I did it.
Such as, all kinds of shit. And I don't, I hear a lot of, this makes me feel bad. I don't see any real logical explanation for why this kid shouldn't be.
Also, Adam, you've interviewed a bunch of Chicago niggas or whatever who have killed people allegedly, and you haven't gotten the backlash because, but if you're a hip hop platform and you're just looking to interview somebody that killed a hip hop artist and that person has no ties to hip hop, that's why they look at it like that, clearly.
Platform.
Facts. He's asking Chirac rappers about their murders. They're rappers, though. These are guys who are actual artists. Now they talk about all this stuff in their music. So, hey, there it is. But they're actual artists. I don't even know old boy name who murdered Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it matters that much. But bro, it's not a rapper. Nigga don't even beatbox or nothing. This nigga's just a gang member. That's it. Just a gang member who murdered a pop star. Come on, man.
And why we shouldn't seek to.
It's just feelings. I just hear people talking about their feelings. What kind of psychopath are you, bro? Literally. But I don't really see. I don't really understand. Yeah, you do. But you're going to play like you don't for these views.
Learn about rap history through people that were involved in some of its atrocities.
Nah,
Like how we don't know who killed Tupac.
We do.
Okay, this is why you gotta have her be quiet.
Facts.
Now, everything I needed to know about the morals or the smarts or street smarts or savviness of Adam was confirmed to me that Adam is a really genius person at playing dumb when he needs you to feel like, oh, I'm just a white guy. I don't get it. Or he tries to just use a logic argument to be like, well, logically, you guys interviewed people who also killed people, so what's the difference?
Facts. I'll be telling y'all this all the time. Akademiks is Kiwi Head's peer at the end of the day. Maybe niggas don't want to hear it from me like, oh, you're nothing. Like, you're just some nigga talking in your basement. Shut up. Nigga, we don't know you. Yeah, cool. Akademiks is telling you right here the same shit I've been telling you. Look at what he do. Oh, I don't know. Goofy ass Kiwi Head. We know what you're doing, bro. Not like that. The intelligent people know what you're doing. That's what I'll say. The intelligent people know what you're doing. Just like I know that this Sky girl, shame on her. I know that this Sky thing is a play. That's why I didn't do nothing on it. Because Sky is a play. It's still some shit I'm going to chop up in there because he was out of pocket with some of that stuff that he did. But this is a play. Pay attention, bro. And he's genius. Because he know he going to get the vast majority of y'all with this shit. It's cold game.
With this one. I know so that's his first argument, right? He says the Taxstone thing, which clearly the easy response is Taxstone was a big podcaster that if someone would want to interview now, they would want to probably talk a lot about his hip hop podcasting experience, which eventually led to him going to jail for a murder. If at least Terrence Gangsta Williams was the brother of Birdman, who supposedly at the time came up in the streets with Birdman. This block star dude have never done nothing but kill Pop Smoke. Don't have no ties to hip-hop, never recorded a song, nothing. Now, Adam, I think he's doing the only white people get away with this. I always say this.
Facts.
I don't like, it's the same shit. They act like they can't.
Pay attention. I'm about to run this back just a little bit. Pay attention to what he's saying, bro. I don't always agree with Ak, but Ak is talking right now. Pay attention. Kiwi Head, we see you, Kiwi Head. We see you, Kiwi Head.
It's the same shit. They act like they can't discern. They can't see the difference between Taxstone, Terrence Gangsta Williams, King Von, and a guy who only is known for killing Pop Smoke. And this is how I know Adam is gaslighting us. Because they get to the conversation of, well, since we're interviewing a reason, because, you know, his thing is, this is a important hip-hop moment that we need to get to the bottom of. We need to find out the facts. Well, what about the guy who killed Nipsey, left his brains on the pavement? You down?
Now, I have to stop right there. That, I did not like that wording. I'ma just be real. That was some Hassan Campbell shit. What about the guy that murdered Nipsey and left his brains on the pavement? Whoa, my dog. This is a West Coast legend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who meant a lot to the world, to the culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you niggas really involved in the culture like that. You know what I'm saying? But to even describe the situation as put his brains on the pavement was disgusting, Akademiks. I'm going to just let you know that, bro. But this is what I want to point out to y'all about how he don't mess with the coast. He don't mess with the coast. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like he be trying to like incite little things so it could be like some East Coast, West Coast stuff. And he does have the power to do that. I believe that he does. Him and a few other people, they do have the power to do that. Just watch how he talk about things. That's crazy to me. That's not respect to me. Straight like that. Like, what are you talking about? Brains on the pavement. That's disgusting.
Interview him. Ain't this nigga from the same gang that Nipsey's from? Rolling 60s? Wouldn't he get beat the fuck up by the 60s if he had just allowed y'all to sit here and laugh it off and jokey about some nigga killing the biggest rapper from their gang? Watch what he says when it comes to interviewing Eric Holder, which is shitty cuz who's supposedly getting out of jail very soon.
And not to stop that too. I don't know anything about Eric Holder getting out of jail. I don't know where Akademiks got that information from. You know what I'm saying? Again, these guys be on here drunk and all kind of other stuff. I don't know where he got that information from. I've never heard that. I've never heard this guy was getting out of nowhere. Are you kidding me? But
look how he treats that differently. Well, by the way, the similarities with Blockstar and Shitty Cuz both killed a rapper, right? Neither never rapped. Neither got no ties to no rap history.
Facts.
They're just two people who are known for killing rappers. That's the only story they could tell. He could validate interviewing Pop Smoke's killer, but let's see if he validates interviewing Nipsey Hussle's killer. Listen.
This was like a rude awakening.
Here we go.
Rest in peace, Nip.
Please.
On principle.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Who's to tell you that we go have a positive vibe?
Here we go.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Wow.
Hold on.
Times, but I don't shy away from that shit.
If Eric Holder gets released tomorrow.
Eric Holder. This nigga has the clearest voice. I mean, you can barely hear. He said, if Eric Holder was a shitty cuz the guy who killed Nipsey Hussle. He's the one who killed Nipsey Hussle allegedly because Nipsey Hussle called him a snitch. He killed him right there. Remember, they got no problem interviewing the guy who killed Pop Smoke.
Facts.
Neither got any ties to hip hop, got no hip hop story, neither of them rap. Both to me are the same type of guy. If you would do it for Pop Smoke, why wouldn't you do it for Nipsey Hussle? You know why?
And this is where I feel like bro trying to be on some like West Coast, East Coast, inciting some type of something. Because bro, let me let everybody out there know, whether you're on the East Coast, you in the UK, you down south, yo, Kiwi Head is not a representation of the coast. I need y'all to know that. Nor do the coast look at him like he's some viable hip-hop platform. We don't. Don't listen to Whack 100 and these other people who like, yeah, he's needed in the... No, he's not. He doesn't even provide anything for hip-hop at this point. He doesn't.
All of them goddamn Crips over there in LA wouldn't let that shit happen. Listen to how his answer changes.
Ooh.
Here it goes.
I'll be lying if I said Lil Tim didn't tap in.
Yeah. Whoa.
All I said is, give me some time.
Give me some time.
I gotta let this whole storm settle.
By the way, I think even Lil Tim is different than... I think Lil Tim is very different than Blockstar. I'm gonna tell you why. Lil Tim's story is kind of like Quando Rondo's story. That again, those are two rappers into it. He's the homeboy of the rapper. He's the homeboy of the rapper. And as well has pursued a rap career since then. You get what I'm saying? Very different from just this one kid who he just killed a rapper. But anyway, I digress. We're talking about, well, if you interview Pop Smoke killer, why not interview Nipsey Hussle's killer? What's the difference?
Before I consider that.
Yo, because you know the old blockies know where your ass at.
Okay, but how would you feel about that? Do you think that Eric Holder should do an interview on this platform if it comes down to it?
Fuck no. Hell.
I'm going to just tell you, that question itself was playing brick. Like, what do you think, stupid? What do you think, Kiwi Head? How do you think somebody going to feel about that? It's a goofball. He be playing right in y'all face, bro. That's why I don't be having no, like, I don't have no remorse for none of y'all at this point. I'm going to just be real because y'all let him play on you. Straight up. You let him play on you in front of 4.5 million subscribers. The niggas want to be mad at reaction channels about doing they 1-2. And this guy plays right in your face. And not only do he play in your face, he benefit off of it more than anybody, anyone. You know what I'm saying? These reaction channels out here ain't getting the bread that he's getting off of bleeding you guys. Straight up. What are we talking about here? Kiwi Head playing a cold game with his Trump comb over. Buttocks hair.
Why? Why? What makes the situation
I
different?
can't be involved.
Watch Adam's face. This is how smart he is. And this is why I realized that. You see, one thing I give Adam the utmost credit for, you see all these gangbangers he be bringing on the platform, he just plays them like puppets. Like, he pushes a line with them, but he never fully oversteps. So this is him getting a gauge of, okay, what if I bring the nigga who killed Nipsey? And he's looking at him, and he's like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. Yeah, because he ain't trying to upset, like, his main hitter right here and his people. So he knows how to discern, but only when it was a rolling 60 Crip. Nipsey was a rolling 60 Crip. He's going to say why Adam shouldn't interview the other guy who also supposedly is a rolling 60 Crip, but he killed the most famous rolling 60 Crip, which is Nipsey. He's going to tell you why you shouldn't bring that on the platform.
It's in our backyard.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, he says something that's also important. He says it's in our backyard.
Flacco. Pay attention, Flacco. Because you do a lot of that, and you're not from the land. You do a lot of that, bro. Pay attention.
Which also I agree is very important. And that's what I was saying also to Flacco. I was like, yo, Flacco, I don't know what you be doing out there, but trust me, even Adam ain't dumb. The reason why Adam taps into Chicago is because if he did the same thing with LA, he knows you're too much at risk. So he plays LA a little bit different than he would play Chicago, New York, or anywhere else. Right? And I understand that because shit, I played.
And he plays LA. I just want to let y'all know that. He plays LA because it's a bunch of different gang members from LA who come on this platform as well and do the same type stuff. You know what I mean? He know what he could get away with and how far he could take things with certain individuals. That's what he knows. Nigga's not stupid.
When I mean played, like, you deal with these places differently because you're not from there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you just gotta let see it in have that one. Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day,
too much game.
yeah. Unless we getting paid some M's to where I'm finna move Bob's from up.
Nobody's gonna pay no jumper millions to interview.
And shame on anybody taking any bread to do that interview, bro. Like, that go against all niggas' principles, morals, and integrity at the end of the day. This is what I be telling y'all when I be like, yo, I don't sell ass. This is what I mean about selling ass. Oh, a nigga pay me a meal ticket for the interview. And this the thing, just like Ak said right there, nobody's gonna pay you niggas a meal ticket, right? But this the thing. What Brick Baby is saying essentially is, hey, if the bag's big enough, I'm with it. If the bag's big enough, I'm with it to interview the dude who murdered my homie. That's crazy. Make that make sense to me. But again, I don't sell ass, so I don't know anything about that concept. I can't wrap my mind around that. You get me? But to each his own.
Interview shitty cuss. But you hear him also basically saying, unless we getting paid millions that I could move and I could get the fuck away from all of what's gonna happen in terms of backlash, why are we doing it? And you just watch Adam because he's thinking.
End of the day,
too much game.
Yeah. Unless we getting paid some M's to where I'm finna move Bob's from up off of Slauson. Like, cause this is bigger than the homie.
Yeah.
Like, I could handle that. This is all the LA. And then it's like, who's to tell you that we gonna have a positive vibe the first time we see each other?
Because you haven't seen him.
I ain't say that.
Well, that's his little bro that you feel.
I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen no disgust or no outrage from Brick Baby. Again, I'm not trying to go in on Brick Baby or anything, but it's like I haven't seen this nigga speak out against what Eric Holder did in a manner that's like, yo, we not cool. Every time I hear him speak about it, he said it's his little brother. I mean, I remember one instance where he actually described the situation with Eric Holder and Nipsey as his little brother handling his candle. What? What? That's how you describe the murder of arguably one of the biggest Los Angeles rappers, legends, you know what I'm saying, activists, social justice leaders of our time. That's how you describe that? Your little brother, he handled his candle. What? That's crazy.
You know,
For the record, for anyone who's not catching on, he's talking about shitty cuz who was responsible for the Nip situation. But either way, all right, I have to acknowledge that, like,
R.I.P. Nip.
on rest in peace, Nip.
please.
On principle,
Rest in peace.
interviewing
One
the
of the
dude who killed
illest.
Nip is the same exact thing as interviewing the dude who killed Pop Smoke. But
It's on the bigger.
in terms of like the practical reality of doing that kind of interview, it might be a different thing.
Okay, so it says so he admits in principle, which, you know, Adam's usually good with logic. He was just twisted a little way. Yeah, in principle it's the same, but when he says the practical reality, it means, man, fuck New York. New York ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing if I interviewed him.
Now this is Akademiks gaslighting. This that stuff I'm talking about the coast, bro. He start kind of going a little crazy, which like what he's saying, let me tell you, he don't have boots on the ground in LA. He don't be in LA. He's never been in LA for no extended amount of time to where he could really get a grasp of things here. He don't know what he's talking about. I want to make this clear before he even gets into this. West Coast don't think New York is pussy. We don't. That's not a thing, bro. And we have relationships on the East Coast. A lot of folks have relationships on the East Coast. It's a bunch of hoods out there that come directly from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? But Ak don't know that because Ak ain't really even outside where he's at. Ak's not outside of New York either, New Jersey either. He's not, bro. He's on the internet. He's on the YouTube streets. That's where he's at. So all this, they don't respect us and woo-doo, that's a lie. Before he even gets into this, that's a lie, bro. This nigga act crazy. He be off that juice early in the morning too. Big juice early. Golly.
Nigga who killed their beloved rapper. But the beloved rapper out here, I'm not gonna go fuck with an interview and kind of poke the hornet's nest with the guy who killed him. That's kind of what it means. Fuck New York.
Oh yeah.
No.
Especially being here in LA.
Yeah,
But, all right,
exactly.
Realistic. All right,
Yeah.
let's say he get.
Send him the
Okay, but there's a reason
Right,
why that
right.
situation
Getting
is
out of
totally
LA.
unrealistic is
Yeah.
because Pop Smoke's killer got out after 5 years.
Yeah.
Shitty Cuz might never be on the streets again,
No, that's
or if
what
he
I
does,
said.
it'll be
If
in
he
20
got
years.
out, no, I said if he got out tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, okay. He's not getting out. So this is a hypothetical. Okay.
Yeah, Ak, your ass was wrong. Misinformed. Where'd you even hear that he was getting out? Like, what, bro?
Like, what is the what? Somebody's taking that interview was my point.
Yeah,
Like I wasn't saying no jumper,
Nah, it's
but I'm
probably gonna be
saying
no-
it,
No big outlets taking that fucking interview.
Facts.
And one of the reasons nobody would do that interview is because none of the big outlets is because the thought would be, I want to be able to go to LA. And I think that's the difference. LA has like zero respect for the East Coast.
That is a lie. That is a lie, bro. Ak does not know what he's talking about from his house, where he don't go anywhere. That's really Flacco's big homie. Them niggas have an obscure view of things because they're not outside in the shit. So their view is a completely different view. You know what I'm saying? He's wrong about this. Let me make that abundantly clear. He is wrong.
That's a fact.
It's a fact.
I don't think no big outlet on the East, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't interview Shitty Cuz. Oh, detail to me how you blew Nipsey Hussle brains out on the pavement. No, like, the fuck?
And bro, why do you keep saying that, bro? Like, show some respect. Show some respect to the family, the friends, the coast. You want to know what I think? I think that Akademiks has no respect for the West Coast. I've been watching him ever since this Drake and Kendrick back and forth, and he showed you in so many ways what he thinks about our coast. Pay attention to that as well. He don't fucks with us, bro. He don't at all.
like, nigga, they would
and then be trying to tap in with AD and T-Rail and them, like, oh, like them is the homies, but speak like this about our coast. I don't think none of that shit is cool, period.
catch me at LAX, nigga, and by the time they're done beating me, nigga, they beat me 3,000 miles back to New York or New Jersey. You get what I'm saying? But with New York, like, I think everybody looks at New York like them niggas is pussy. They're not going to do nothing, and we could do whatever we want. That's why they do that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm not trying to get nobody in New York upset. There's no East Coast outlet that's big that would interview Shitty Cuz for Nipsey. None. If LA don't touch it, nobody touches it. That's a fact. Think about this. If no LA outlet wants to interview Nipsey Hussle's killer, I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna get documentaries, whatever. I'm talking about a hip hop media outlet. He can't come to the Breakfast Club and do an interview, nigga. He can't come do the Joe Budden podcast, nigga. He can't do my shit. He can't do none of this. He can't even go to Drink Champs would have. He can't go to Gillian. He can't go to no sizable hip hop media outlet on the East, and it's out of respect for the West. Oh, if they ain't fucking with you, we good. When it comes to the West, I think they look at the East like you niggas is bitches. Yo, how you smoke that nigga Pop Smoke? Tell me.
And again, Adam is not no representation of our coast. I have to tell y'all that again. He is no representation of our coast. Just because a transplant nigga come out here and build a business don't mean that he is a representation or a spokesperson for our coast. Period. Akademiks is wrong.
Oh, you got a Pop Smoke Kush right there? Oh, where? Like, yeah, I think it's just a clear. It's somebody says Vlad is not an East Coast outlet. Vlad's a West Coast outlet. That's a fact. I think Vlad from New York, but is he from New York? No, I think he's from the West. Yeah, Vlad, he got an office out here, but I guarantee he wouldn't do that shit in New York. Nah, I guess, man, yeah, Vlad wouldn't do that shit.
Get up.
Vlad wouldn't even do it. I don't believe Vlad would do the Eric Holder interview, but I'm going to be real. I probably have to think on that a little more, but just off the cuff, I'm going to say I don't think he would do that because I think that the difference between Adam and Vlad to me is Vlad truly knows what's going on in hip hop. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference between somebody who just comes set up shop and benefit off of the culture and somebody who was actually in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Vlad was a DJ. I don't even know if y'all are really aware of all that. Vlad was a whole DJ. You know what I'm saying? Before he started doing what he was doing. Somebody told me that the nigga sued Rick Ross and that's how he built the whole platform. I don't know anything about that. But what I do know is that the man was in hip hop before he was doing all this. You know what I'm saying? Again, Adam is not a representation of our coast. That's first and foremost. Second off, I need to watch his mouth with how he's describing shit that got to do with our coast, because all he does is disrespect us, whether it's crip walking or whatever. He always got some foul shit to say about us, like if y'all niggas don't bounce on one leg and get sturdy out there. But you try to clown crip walking and hoover stomping and blood walking and all that like if it's line dancing. What sense do that make, bro? Be real with y'all. That nigga Akademiks gaslighting too. But the points that he drove home about Kiwi Head was absolutely right. Bro's a manipulator and he knows what he's doing. He picks and chooses the moments where he want to be, oh, I know this or I know that. Somebody who been on the coast for a while now, you know exactly what's up with all your infatuation with the gangs and the street culture. You know what's up, dude. You know what's up, but you play a funny-ass game. Shit's disgusting. I'm going to be real. Shame on Sky. I want to say that for the record, too, because I know that was a play, and I don't know if he paid you or if it was just clout tokens or whatever, but I wouldn't even let this nigga play me like that, straight up, even if it was supposed to be just, oh, we're doing this just for the content. You still wouldn't be able to play me like that. So shame on Sky. You know what I'm saying? But again, if this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, please. And thank you. We need that for the algorithm. If you could go to the top of the page, smash all three of those links. Follow me on Instagram, Discord, and TikTok. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think of this. I mean, I already know what the deal is. I knew this anyway. I thought that it was just fire the way that Akademiks broke that down. Maybe hearing from another coast or hearing from a different orator, y'all might could understand a little more, because a lot of y'all out there be just glazing everything Kiwi Head do, like, oh, it's some chick who be in my comments every video. She's disgusting, by the way. You're atrocious. Talking about, Adam, you talk about Adam, he's a this and he's a that. Adam's on my coast kicking up all this dust. Mind your business. How about that? How about that, little girl? Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, for anybody who need any kind of promotion, you need help growing your platform, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, contact at Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's at Drea the Virgo on Instagram. She can help you get monetized. If you're already monetized, she can help you get the maximum amount of revenue from your bag. A lot of y'all niggas got the subs, the numbers, you feel me? But all your videos is yellow. You not maximizing that bag. Contact at Drea the Virgo on Instagram. She will help you do that. Serious business inquiries only. So niggas in the comments talk about this, that, and the other. Hey, you're a bomb. You're a bomb. Leave Dre alone. She's doing good business out here. She's working with a plethora of different content creators, and she's got results to back it up. Don't pay attention to the haters. Contact her for the work. If you're serious and you really need that help, contact at Drea the Virgo on Instagram. But again, y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this. I think that both Akademiks and Adam22 are gaslighters. I'm going to be real. Act trying to kick up some East Coast, West Coast shit. Oh, they think we pussy. You're a lie. You're wrong. You know what I'm saying? And Adam, Kiwi Head, he just doing what Kiwi Head do. We already know that. But y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.